Alright, so just like I did on the last run with the Epitaph, I'm gonna be doing again with the Tenet Spirex. I'm gonna be talking a little bit, making another run, while talking about the weapon and the run, how it went, and what would I change, what have I noticed during the run. First off, I lost a few conduits. One because it was like totally, it was completely a bob. I thought the was hearing both beeps from the demolishers from the same place, but they were coming from different ways, and that was the first time I lost it. Second time, second and third time that I lost conduits was because I actually thought at the beginning, to be honest, the run was not hard at all, but I kept pulling the activating the conduits like two at a time because it was just very easy to deal with the demolishers. So I kept doing that like close to wave 40. And when I got to wave 40, that wasn't so much doable anymore. If you don't have the full buffs, you really notice if you don't have the full buffs, like the arcane stacked and everything like that. If you don't have the Avenger going on, if you don't have the right conditions, you will feel the damage. That you'll have way less damage. It's gonna be a little bit harder to kill stuff. Noxes at this level are pretty tough, but other than that, you can pretty much still one-shot stuff, just like this, and with no problem. But Noxes are gonna take a few more bullets, and when I say a few, a lot more. Yeah. Uh, at some point, like twice, I ran out of ammo, but luckily I had the Protea Spectre, which actually got me ammo, so that was not a big deal. The roar from Helmet, not really necessary, but it does help. Pretty good. Bombard, even like an elite heavy armored target, you can still one shot them. Only these Noxes are the problem. Steel Path at some point becomes kind of weird. The first time I died, I can't even like explain right what happened, but I think that maybe I've seen it happen before. The game like completely ignores the shield killing mechanic. To be honest, it's weird. As I said before, in the Epitaph video, Suppress is a must-have mod, and this Tenet Spirex has Suppress. But one of the things that I think might be getting me killed is the cat, yeah. Because the viral quills, I think when he uses the viral quills, enemies can hear him just like they would hear you firing a weapon that is alarming, that does noise when you're invisible. Things can actually hear and they'll start shooting towards like where the sound came, and then that's how you can easily die when invisible. Yeah. Sometimes projectiles were just coming my way, but I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know if there is like a retired percent chance they will hear your shots even with suppress, or if it was the cat shooting the viral kills, something like that. I'm pretty sure something was going on because enemies would be shooting their projectiles towards me. I'm only using Ash and nothing too fancy. I have primed mods, galvanized mods, no Riven. But yeah, that is a pretty doable. The thing I'm relying the most in this build are the arcanes. Can't tell where it's coming. Oh, here. Bastard. Yeah. I'm not using any other weapon, only the Tenet Spirex. There's no melee, no primary, only Warframe, cats, a specter, and the gun. That's it. Not hard at all. At some point, pretty much in any of the disruption missions that you can run, you'll find that there is a hard enemy. Like in this one is the Noxus. On like Mars disruption is gonna be the Devourer, and the Kuva. Not only the tile set is a piece of shit, but the Kuva Guardians are annoying too. Yeah. Thinking if there's anything I'm missing. Only one stack off. As you can see, the weapon is capable of dealing enough damage, and even if you don't like pull enough damage with the Tenet Spirex, like the proc, the slash proc that you're getting from hemorrhage, the innate heat will eventually catch up. At some point you're going to be dealing some very hard-hitting you're going to be getting some really hard-hitting heat procs. That's the stuff. Yeah, it was a pretty smooth run. Not as easy as the Epitaph one, but still not a big deal. I don't have the booster anymore, so this is the amount of steel essence that I got. Full gals pretty much. Medallion, some more stuff, some relics. The usual that you'll be getting from Disruption. Now let's take a look on the builds. Yeah. I can't even remember if it's different from the Epitaph one, but I don't think so. So yeah. Let me just... So yeah, Arcane Precision, Arcane Avenger. The rest I think is pretty the same. Combat Discipline to trigger our Arcane Avenger. Smoke Shadow is okay. We'll add a good amount of critical strike chance to our Tenet Spirex. This is the build I decided to run only with the Tenet Spirex. Kinda on the halfway to the testing. This build was going to be with a primer, Galvanized Crosshairs, and Saxon Spittle. Not even sure if this is really good, but yeah, getting that status chance up and the impact up and getting all of the impact procs that we can. But then on this build, what I've done here is that I went with the viral, so I don't need a primer. But the thing is, my Tenet Spirex is 30% impact. Could be better. But here's the thing. I've set so impact's gonna be the highest one, so it can get the most amount of bleeds from hemorrhage. Then viral, because we'll get the cap of 10 viral procs, but we still want them as much as we can, so I kept it above the heat, but we're still getting enough heat, so it's all good. It's a little bit inconsistent because you're not going to be getting the heat procs all the time nor the fire procs all the time, so it's a little bit inconsistent, but it works. Just works. Yeah. The focus tree is generic with energizing dash, energy pulse. Yeah. Inner might doesn't even do anything. The main thing here is energizing dash to give us energy. We're gonna have a big energy pool because of primed flow. And the cat is the same build as ever. I haven't changed the cat at all. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this run. What do you think about the Tenet Spirex? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!